Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a lead to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside throw. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Look at that big baby on do. Come on now.
We've seen in State College, the ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it here. Just a small gain. Look at it, second and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Oh my God! Get the fuck! Get the heck! Get the gun! You serious? Nigga slapped the ball down.
About to get used to this because I don't even want to talk. The formation.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the
Yeah, that's it.
He ran that route too far. I moved that route up, but he still.
Boy, costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. I hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
From the shotgun, here's an inside kick. The gain is 4, so it's second and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. If you get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller, that's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. That's the first down and more. And he's tackled for picking up the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep. motion like that, it really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that previous play. They'll try the option play here. That one produces a decent gain.
Well, the scouting report says these guys like to mix in some option, and here it is early in this game, and they're trying to establish it. Nice pitch here, and a big gain for the offense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They finally make the tackle. A solid gain sends him on first down at that 33.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough for a first down. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle.
Second down play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. And they finally signed him, but a decent game that time.
I feel like they call that long chances are they're not going to hit a home run. Look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
Here we go. Seventh play of the drive of the championship game. They go down short. Over the middle, it's Jordan. 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down. And the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end. And now we've got first and goal.
Snap now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Moves out of the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense flips that to a very short gain.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Second down again. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. They strike first in this national title bout.
As a defensive coordinator, you gotta be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Set up for the A2. And it's 7-0 for the A2.
Hold up, bro. I let you know we got to reach out to the kick. Good. Kick.
Yo, they like rah-rah.
Man.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13.
Oh, evidence.
Hold up.
Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Looks like he didn't Just a snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. For that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense will be happy to take the result of that play.
I should have took that bit.
Man, I pressed the button.
And now the handoff. He's passed the back from the single. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this. It really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Not sure what that play action, though. I started backing up.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Receiver in motion now. First down. They're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Just to get past him now. They bring him down. This offense out in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start our first set of downs. And we're going to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down. Short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's second down now. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense
Give it to some
round back the first quarter of play. So Georgia Tech has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter. The
Yeah, let's go score. It's
national is in the building.
What you see?
It's gonna be low scoring like a mug.
Back at it to start the third. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Back is a handoff. The sophomore bringing him down to the 20. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here on the red side. Quarterback drops back.
Oh, come on!
Brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between
Come on, Beaver.
but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already
Oh, whichever one of y'all that is.
put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, and there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. The offense will take their first hit out of the half attack strategy here. Third down after the incompletion. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down.
His head used again.
Brings up fourth down.
Well, they've had a great run throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings picks up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
That one straight down.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Trying to make the play from deep in his end zone.
Come on, man. Give me one more good pass.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were able to punch in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Ooh, get through that.
You don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule and you're ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. He hands it to the back.
Block him.
If you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The back's got it. Solid game, moves the ball to 37.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Makes it second and medium. Nice out of motion for the offense. They're going to run the option. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh man, what a read here by this quarterback. He's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Now they'll switch it up. They're going to throw the ball here.
Oh.
I love this call on the zone blitz. The offensive line is completely full. They didn't see the linebacker coming at the last moment. He comes up with a sack for the defense.
Sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
third down. Drops to throw. On the move now.
Looked like he was almost through.
Why are you so far? Oh, damn.
Tackled by this man-coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27th. Keeping it on the ground here. Down the work attack. This is a solid game there.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, in the first half, this back is having a big day.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, going to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there. Fired up to scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it deep in the end zone.
What's the first tackle?
All in second face mask.
Where?
He escapes the pocket.
I couldn't get there. I've seen him back there too.
Last year, he threw the pick on that one. Remember? Not that year before that. Whenever he threw it.
Great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
They'll run the option. We'll give it to the running back. He picks up the play to just short of the first down, second and 1.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought it down.
Second down after that run. Looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down down to 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
It is first and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
Throw the ball.
So impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling left and his right.
Get in there.
He is a blow to bring down. That strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. Touch strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So forget the tying field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on that aggressive ball. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. Launching behind the end zone.
Oh, come on, man. We got to be there.
Touchdown, Jackets.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Continues to fly for yards. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Looking for man deep down the left side. They can't come up with it there. That's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. He's kicking out of Kevin Connors for a halftime attack. Second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback at the start of the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Important possession here at the end of the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the option play. That'll pick up the first down. This
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown. This is great execution. Exactly what they needed to do. The first down with the sticks.
That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down but not before the gain of 42.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane. Pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Exactly. The second down here.
downfield. But here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. They look to throw it here on second down.
No, what is y'all doing?
They bring him down at the 7. Set him down at first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The defense better regroup after that big gain. It's first and goal just outside the bound. Out of the shotgun, hand it off.
He said, sir. He made a call.
Second down and goal for this offense. And the quarterback going to make a play through the air.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you get into the second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2
Niggas just said
you
this.
start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11-21-10. Toward the quarterback, the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there underway. So it'll be a touchback spotted at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into the blitz. That linebacker's coming down the curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on second down. A deep shot right down the middle.
Take some off of it, bro.
Well, close to coming up with a big play. I love this call here to start this second half because I think it not only do you come close to hitting a big play, but I think it also pushes those safeties back. It can open up the running game.
Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision
down, man. You gotta hold on to the ball.
On fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's brought down with a good effort to make something of that return. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Mr. Hood.
Stuffed for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up, and that big man in the middle for some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on the defense. You get so locked in on the ball, attacking you downhill. If an offense is spreading this kind of offense in, it stretches his defense out wide and can create some vertical ceilings for big plays.
Defense been in reverse here. Long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping by, making a field for the first down.
Man, you gotta be faster than that, bro. You sound slow.
For this offensive line, you got to take your cap. They've done everything you would task of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the back gets the ball. Looks like a player is down injured on that last play. We'll take a timeout and check it out. And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Quarterback lead a pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. What a set of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, we are prepped to get ready for the national championship. We all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day, but I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing second and goal.
Nothing before you do the ball.
On the throw, what's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
Now here comes the point in for attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone before a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. And they heave it deep downfield.
Oh, man, let me come back to the ball, bro.
Follows the play with the last return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize on the big kick here in the national title.
So second down after the incompletion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. Punch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down.
This quarterback is high fly. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision. An accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but needs enough to make the first down, which should be the last play of the first quarter. So Georgia Tech has the lead here. So 3 quarters complete. This battle of the crowd, a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it from the gun. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain in that formation.
And they get some positive yards here, just from seeing it here, looking down, Chris. Kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Those critical third down plays coming. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab by the receiver. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. First and goal right there.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Yellow Jackets will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal upcoming. And he'll set up to throw. Pass rush closing in.
Yeah.
I mean, chasing down outside the pocket for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all the way over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll get it down that time.
I tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. Now it's fourth and goal, and as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding this big lead. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. That's from the 25.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket to the middle. He stopped it, but it's a first down. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side.
Man, get the fuck.
Breaks it up. Nice play.
Oh, boy.
Another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable.
The incompletion is second down. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop. Pass forces the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. That's moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw yet again.
Oh, he threw it out of bounds. He threw it out of bounds. Man, this game is freaking wild, bro.
But trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play.
They gonna keep picking on you, bro. Fuck.
This game is wild as hell, man.
So it's second down and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this
Look at my son.
to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than to force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And they can pull the third down and keep this drive rolling. Quarterback snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking for his back. He pulls in the catch. They'll play more than enough for the first down. Sets him up at the 24.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. And keep this drive alive right here.
The Nittany Lions getting set on first and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big game win.
This offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip.
Oh, shit, you can't
Here
control
comes
that
your
shit,
first down
dog.
pass attempt.
You gotta take this one on the chin.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback.
What you said?
Something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability.
So you gotta get his confidence for next year. You gotta keep this one on the chin.
Ooh.
And a quarterback. You know what I'm talking about?
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield.
Yeah, my quarterback went through this freshman. That's like his freshman. One of them, yeah.
Man, I love this because I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go.
Number
And
19.
they continue to show some fight. And then, who knows, maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And now they'll set up for the point after. When they convert the point after, they still should play 2 touchdowns there. Number 17.
Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal, and they've tied the end zone this time. You bring them down to 27. This offense really thumping now.
Yeah, I like this goal here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That ain't no fucking way.
Looking to throw here.
Oh, yeah. He got him killed, dude.
Just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, pick for play. What the fuck you doing?
They're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this.
Gonna get a bounce on
It
that?
looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball.
Here we go. The national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards here. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here. Trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's the other close to the half. National championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. And they'll finally let him fly to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Come on, man. That's a pig.
The defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the 6. Once you get it behind the 6, you mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming.
Now he's got the 3rd. Passing it. Come on, man.
This is smart defense. Trying to protect the lead late in the game. They're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
Oh, what?
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards in the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Now the pass rush gets home. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.